Hello, today we're going to think about the sun again and the fact that the sun gives out light and heat energy, and that we can use that energy and we feel that energy when things get hot and heat up. So we're going to do a little experiment today, thinking about light from the sun and what it does, how it works. So for this experiment you are going to need different coloured card or paper. So I've actually got some sort of art foam here, and it'd really be really good if you could have white and black and then just some other colours. So I found 4 other colours. I've got blue, yellow, red and green. So you just need lots of different colours, pieces of card. They don't have to be very big, that's absolutely fine. And the other thing you need are some ice cubes. However many pieces, different colours you've got, that's how many ice cubes you need. And preferably your ice cubes will all be very similar size and shape. And what we're going to do is we're going to set up a little experiment. You'll need to lay your pieces of coloured card or paper out in full sunshine somewhere and put an ice cube in the centre of each card. And what we're going to do is we're going to notice how the ice melts. Is there one particular colour that melts quicker than any of the others? So I'm going to go and set mine up now. So in order to understand what's happening in our experiment, we need to know a little bit about light from the sun. And some of you might know that the light that comes from the sun is made up of lots and lots of different colours, and we see all of those colours of light in a rainbow. So a rainbow is made when light from the sun shines through water, and all the colours of the light get spread out, and you can see the different colours that make up what we call white light, which is light that we get from the sun. Now, if you have a piece of black paper or card, the reason that that looks black is because when light from the sun shines onto it, all of the light is absorbed, none of it is reflected, so we don't see any of the colours. So it absorbs everything, it soaks up everything, all of the light and the heat energy. So that's why it looks black. Whereas a white piece of card or paper reflects everything. So when light from the sun shines onto it, all of the light gets reflected, every single colour gets reflected back, and we see it as white. Okay. So if we compare that to green, when light from the sun shines on a green piece of paper or card, all of the colours are absorbed except green. Green is the only colour that is reflected out into our eyes, and that's why it looks green. So the red one reflects only red, the yellow reflects only yellow, and the blue reflects only blue. All of the other colours of light are absorbed. So we can think about our ice cube. Where is it likely to melt first? If the white card doesn't absorb any of the light or heat, if it reflects it all, is that likely to melt the ice cube quickly? Or is it going to be the black one? The black one absorbs all the light and heat from the sun. It doesn't reflect any. So might that make the ice cube melt quickly? Well, let's have a look and see if we find out. So now we're going to look at each of them in turn. So I think we'll start with the one on the black, and you can see that there's just a small piece of ice left in the middle there and quite a large pool of water around it. This is the green, the red, the blue and the yellow, which are all fairly similar, but I think the piece of ice left in the centre of the black is the smallest. And then this is the white, which you can see has only got a small amount of water around the edge. Most of it is still ice. So that's the white. Compare that to the black, which is mainly water with a small piece of ice in the middle. So I think in my experiment the black has melted the most, followed then by the green, the red and the blue and the yellow, which are all quite even, and the white has melted the least. So in my experiment, I found out that the ice cube on the black card melts the quickest. And that's because the black absorbs all of the heat and light energy from the sun and gets really hot and melts the ice. And that's why in this nice sunny weather that we've got at the moment, if you're outside, if you touch any surface that is dark coloured, it can feel really, really, really hot. So dark black tarmac gets really hot, the road surface. If you're wearing a black t-shirt or dark clothes, you can sometimes feel really, really hot because you're absorbing all of that light and heat energy from the sun. Whereas white, lighter colours reflect more of the heat and light from the sun, so they don't feel as hot. So the ice cube didn't melt as quickly. So we can use that knowledge to help us in sunny weather. If we want to absorb heat and light, or if we don't want to absorb heat and light, we can choose our colours accordingly. So I hope you have fun doing that experiment at home, and I'll see you next time. Bye.